Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today, we are going to talk about and review the first season of Spy Family.
Yes, we're preparing for that new season releasing this year.
I like that. Spy Family, very interesting anime.
Probably the funniest anime I've seen.
I have to agree. So, we've basically got this sort of Cold War scenario building. You've got two nations that are in a sort of very fragile peace arrangement.
It's definitely based off some European nations
I
here.
can definitely see that. You've got the nation of Westalia and the nation of Ostania.
Yes, Westalis
Westalis.
and Astania.
Ostania, that's what it is.
Yes, they want to maintain peace between the two.
Mm-hmm.
So they send out an agent.
Yes.
This is a Westalian agent.
Yes.
Named Twilight. Well, that's the code name anyway. Code name Twilight.
Yes, he has been given this special operation to sneak into Australia and basically take part in a mission that is called Operation Strix.
Yes, which is he's going to be spying on the National Unity Party's head, Donovan Desmond. A very reclusive guy now, so hard to find.
Yes, and the only way they can do that is through a long-term plan, which involves Twilight taking on the alias of Lloyd Forger and getting
He needs a kid.
Yep.
Because we have to have... So his son, Damien Desmond.
Yes.
He goes to Eden College, or is about to get into this Eden College. Obviously he's getting in. Donovan has a lot of power.
Of course.
So he needs a kid to also get into the school because this is the only way that he sees that he can get close to Donovan.
Yeah, and of course, the only way you're going to make something believable is if you can get to some child from a shady orphanage organization. So what do you think he does?
He does just that. He goes to a shady orphanage.
So he sees a lot of kids, but there's a certain pink-haired little girl that captures his attention.
Named Anya.
Anya.
Who we don't really know her exact age.
No, it's...
She's posing at least as a 6-year-old.
Yeah, she seems like she's younger, but she...
We just don't know. It's never said.
Now, the thing about Anya is, well, she's not exactly a normal little girl.
No, she can read your mind. So she finds about this mission straight away, and she is very interested. She likes spies.
She has a thing for spies, finds out about the mission that Lloyd has, and Lloyd needs a smart daughter. He
gets her anyway, because she is not that smart.
Yeah.
Well, school smart at least.
No.
We'll find that out as the series goes.
So, yeah.
But Lloyd also has a fake job as well as a psychiatrist.
Yes.
I mean, I guess he does go to it, but everyone that works there is pretty much in on it.
Yeah.
Yes, but we know she's into spies. She likes this show called like Spy Wars.
That's what that was called.
Yeah,
Yes.
Spy Wars, where we see Bondmen on the show.
She's got a huge fascination for spies to the point where it actually gets her in trouble in the very first episode. She decides to play spy, gets herself kidnapped, and Lloyd has to save her. And he's almost about to give up on her, but she doesn't want to go.
And Lloyd also helps her get in, like, to this first part of Eden College exam.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with the help of Frankie.
Frankie.
Another guy that works for them, gets, like, information.
Yeah, he's just basically he gets your spy gadgets, gives you information. He's that kind of character. Just a side
He
character.
managed to get the answers to the entrance exam.
Mm-hmm. So it made it real easy for her to get there. The only problem is, in order to get into Eden College, they have to go into the meeting with both parents.
It's a very strange rule, to be honest. So if you only have one parent, you cannot get into this school.
So how'd Damien get it? All we ever see is Donovan the whole time. We don't even see his mom.
Well, again, yeah, I'm sure he has a mom, but
I'm sure he does too.
Donovan's a very big name. Probably the strongest name in that country.
Well, in order to get in, we've got to find ourselves a mother.
So we find your Briar,
Yes.
an Astanian citizen,
Yes.
and a civil servant.
At least during the day.
Yes, not at night. She's an assassin
Yes.
named Thorn Princess.
And she's just precariously balancing this life where she's trying to do both things at once, but she's starting to raise some suspicions a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, she's getting older, upper 20s, and not married. Secret police might come for you for that.
Apparently that gets you on a list if you're single in your upper 20s.
But she had a little rough childhood as well. She lost her parents at a young age and had to look after her brother, Yuri.
Which is another interesting character we'll talk about in a little bit. But in a happening of chance at the Taylors,
yes. It's where they run into each other, Lloyd, Anya, and Yor.
Lloyd was observing her pretty closely because, well, her assassin job makes her really sneaky, and he couldn't figure out how she snuck up on him. And of course, she is observant to this.
And Anya just thinks she's cool because she's an assassin because she read her mind.
Knows that right off the bat.
But they end up going to a party together.
Yes.
To where they're supposed to be going as like a couple. Mm-hmm. And Lloyd's like, this is my wife.
Yeah. I guess it's worth saying he had suffered a minor head injury before that, and he came in and forgot he was her boyfriend and was, oh, I am her husband.
But they end up running off and seeing one of Lloyd's patients, as he calls this person chasing him.
Yes, quote unquote patients. Have to rehabilitate them through what he calls the concussive therapy sort of session.
And Yor also hits them and is very apologetic for it.
Yes.
She is not a doctor.
You know what's sad is she buys everything that he says.
She's very gullible.
She's questioning what all this is about, and he just gives her, this is part of the therapy thing. Oh, okay, and she buys that.
And they do agree to have this, like, well, they really do get married, but it's not a real marriage.
Yeah, basically the plan, she needs a sort of family life to cover for her job. He needs a mother for Anya to get into college. They both need this. So a fake marriage is arranged so that they can basically keep their lives the way they are.
Yeah, so Yor moves into their house. And they start their lives together.
What a beautiful thing it was.
Yes, a lying family.
We hear Anya say that Papa's a liar.
That happened in episode 1 for the first time.
And many episodes after.
But then the day of the Eden College interview arrives.
Yes.
And what a day it is.
Oh, yes, because that is the day we meet Henry Henderson.
The best character in this series.
Absolutely.
You know why?
Because he is so elegant.
So elegant. He is just looking for elegant from all of these applicants. And boy, does he find it.
Oh, he finds it.
I mean, we see this like kid stuck in like sewer or something. And Lloyd decides to help him out, getting their clothes all dirty. They're about to get written off for their dirty clothes.
They're not elegant enough, but wait.
They have a second pair of clothes.
And he is so moved by this.
He is so elegant. I mean, then there's like an animal stampede.
Yep.
And, oh no, their clothes are dirty again.
They were going to call this whole thing off for a little while. No need. Let's just change clothes again.
Yeah, he thought that was really elegant, but also a little scary. Of how well prepared they were.
Henry Henderson was so moved by this that the forgers could do no wrong.
But they do end up passing through the exam.
Yes.
I mean, Henderson had some trouble, punched one of the other people giving the interview.
Yeah, during the interview, the forgers, well, one of the interviewers really got under Anya's skin, and that ended up in basically Lloyd saying, forget this, it's not worth sending our daughter here because you torment her. And he punches the guy. Henderson punches the other guy.
Yes, but later on, Henderson does inform the forgers that Anya made the waiting list.
Yes, she is at the very top of it.
And he said, you know, someone's going to drop out, so she's going to get in, so be prepared.
Yes, wait for that call.
And of course, she does get in. So we have now ready for phase 2 of Operation Strix.
We are going places now. Straight into filler.
Well, that's a lot of the series, but we are introduced to Handler.
Oh, yes, that's
who
right.
informs Lloyd about phase 2. She's the one that tells them, hey, it's time for phase 2.
Yes, Handler is the leader of this secret organization.
Yeah, so she's like, we need to make Anya an Imperial Scholar.
Yes.
And get 8 Stellas at Eden College.
Yes, doing that while avoiding the opposite of getting 8 Demetris bolts, which will get you expelled.
Yeah, pretty much demerits. So Anya does end up getting into the school, we say, and she ends up in the same class as Damien Desmond.
Yes, just a little bit of an insurance policy from Lloyd.
Yeah, Lloyd definitely did that. And she and Lloyd have also come up with another plan, the friendship scheme.
The friendship scheme.
Just in case the 8 Stellas don't work out.
Which, for Anya, is proving very challenging. So, they go to orientation, where they get with their classes.
We also meet Becky, which is her best friend.
Yes.
Becky Blackwell.
And, well, you see Damien with his 2 sidekick friends. They basically tease Anya through the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a rocky relationship at the start as Anya punches Damien in the first episode of the school here.
Well, her teacher, which happens to be Henry Henderson.
Great teacher. It's so elegant already.
He lets her off with a warning because she said that Damien was teasing Becky this whole time and she just couldn't take it. So she punched him because of that.
Who can blame her?
So yeah, they start the year with 1 Demetris bolt already.
Anya does eventually apologize to Damien, though.
Yes.
It took a bit, but Damien's like, I'm not accepting that.
No, he's not going to accept it, but at the same time, you kind of notice that he's got some sort of feelings towards her.
You'll see that through the series. So Lloyd's like, oh no, we have to focus on phase A instead of phase B. Yep. We have to make this girl get 8 Stellas.
Yep.
And we also introduced to Yuri at one point.
Yes.
So the brother of Yor. And he's actually a member of the secret police.
Absolutely.
But Yor doesn't know this.
No, she thinks he's a government official.
Yeah, he's also some civil servant. Yuri's job is trying to catch Twilight.
You can imagine the chaos that is coming out of this, but Yuri did not know that Yor had quote-unquote gotten married.
But she just forgot.
That was her excuse.
So he's like, okay. He's a bit obsessive about his sister.
I think gullibility is a Breyer family trait.
He loses all logic when it comes to Yor.
So Yuri goes over to visit the couple. They get drunk and
Lloyd's able to tell that this guy's actually a secret police.
Yep. Just by what he says and what he does, he was able to tell pretty quickly. But Yuri also notices something off about the couple. They can't even hold hands.
Where's the nicknames? Lloyd?
Well, I liked how Yuri asked Lloyd, what do you call Yor? Yor? And he's like, oh, but that's my thing for
That is his thing. Also what everyone calls her this. But I think it goes in with something we learn in the next episode, which is Yor is a terrible cook.
Oh my goodness, yes.
But Yuri eats it.
At his health and detriment.
He loves it. He says it's so good. As he's like vomiting.
So yeah, they managed to trick Yuri.
For now, anyway.
For now. Then that leads us to more sort of filler-ish stuff.
But this is a good filler-ish one. The dodgeball episode.
Ah, the dodgeball episode.
Because there's a rumor going on at the school that whoever wins MVP of the match gets a Stella.
Yes. But as we find out, that's not true.
Well, Anya trained hard for this with Yor.
She did.
She's ready to throw this dodgeball at this huge kid who just looks like an adult.
And it bounces on the floor right in front of her, 2 feet in front of her.
And they're like, oh, this guy's gonna get a Stella. No.
No. And then that eventually takes us up to
some more schooling. Anya gets some test scores, but she read the wrong person's mind.
Yeah.
So, her test scores weren't that great.
And the operation's not looking so good.
So they're like, let's do some volunteer work.
Yes, which, of course, goes about as well as the student grades.
Yeah, they just mess up everything they do. We also have found out that she needs to get these 8 Stellas in 4 months' time.
Ugh, good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm like friendship scheme it is. No way is this happening. But she actually is able to hear some boy drowning.
And she dives in to save him. Well, she dives in and Lloyd dives in to save them both because she can't swim either. But she gets a Stella for that.
Yeah, I don't know why she got a Stella for this.
I don't know. She was so
She
happy
was
about
brave. Yes, that's Starlight Anya right there.
that. It is.
Call me that from now on. That's what she says to Becky.
So that eventually leads up to...
Well, she wants a bit of a reward for getting this Stella.
Yes,
She's like, I want a dog.
a dog.
Because Damien has one, and I want to show off my dog to Damien.
And
We're going to become best friends.
Lloyd was thinking, let's get like a Doberman Pinscher or some, vicious dog that will protect her. So they go to a kennel to try and find a dog, but...
You find these, like, muscular dogs.
Yeah, literally.
And Anya's like, no thank you, I want a small dog. Which is funny, because she does not end up with a small dog.
No. So they go to a little kennel thing, and she accidentally stumbles upon what would be named Bond in a little later.
While this is going on, too, Lloyd had to rush off.
Yes.
Because the foreign minister, there's a plot to kill him. So he's like, okay, we got to stop this. We got to maintain the peace.
Yes. And of course, if you've got this group of students that want to basically destroy him and restart the war because they're severe ideological people who think Ostania is better than Westalis. But anyway.
Yeah, so the terrorists are actually the ones running around with these dogs. So this big white dog, which, did you already say the name of it?
Yes, Bond.
He doesn't have a name yet, but...
He's just known as Mr. Doggy to Anya right now.
Yes, right now he's just Mr. Doggy.
And he has been experimented on as part of
Project Apple.
Project Apple.
Yeah, so dogs, I guess other animals as well, give like more intelligence to them.
Yes, but he got some sort of precognitive ability which allows him to see the future.
So with Anya's ability, she can actually read his mind and see the future too.
It's a brilliant pair up. I actually like it a lot.
Yeah, so they're the unstoppable duo.
But of course, Mr. Doggy is as cowardly as Anya is.
I do like when he escaped with her and he's just running around and it's in a big area of just the same stuff. He's going in a big circle.
It was just around one building. That was
and then
great.
Yor has realized Anya's gone.
Yes.
She's freaking out.
Of course, to the point where she thinks her daughter's been kidnapped by child traffickers who are going to marry her.
Yes, they're going to marry little Anya. So she has to find her and stop that. Which she does. She finds Anya and the terrorists and attacks them.
Yeah, Anya stumbled upon them accidentally, got on Bond, got away. Yor found them while the terrorists were in pursuit and knocked them out. Of course, Anya runs away again after this because...
Yes, because Bond saw the future and she read his mind, and Lloyd was going to die.
Yes, in a fiery explosion. Yep. So Anya goes off to try and find that spot and try to stop it somehow.
Yeah, so she ends up leaving a message on the door in, like, ketchup.
After she can't disarm the bomb herself.
Saying that there's a bomb. It was hard to decipher, but they got it.
They did.
And Lloyd lived.
He did live. Not only that, but as the terrorists were all being apprehended in this little stretch, the main ringleader, who had one dog left, well, he was still going forward to kill the minister, but Lloyd was able to impersonate said minister.
Yes.
And basically stop the plot.
And then Anya still wants this dog.
Yes.
Mr. Doggy. But they're like, we can't give you this dog.
Yeah, there's some hesitation at first, but after she's like, I'm
going to quit going to school.
Yeah, I forgot what her threat was. And for Operation Strix...
Yeah, so they all start freaking out. The whole mission would be ruined.
So let's just give her the dog, and...
That's where he gets his name, though, now.
Yes.
She's like, we got to come up with a name. So Bond, after Bondman from her show.
Yes.
The reason Lloyd said he went off was because he had to go to the bathroom this whole time. So he was in the bathroom for this entire, 3-episode period.
It feels like he uses that excuse a lot.
Yeah, but because of that, yours like, oh no, I'm a terrible wife. That's a theme through the show. She just thinks she's an awful wife.
Yeah, especially from this point on, it becomes a really
I mean, she even
big
tried to learn to
focus.
cook. It worked for one dish, not the rest.
No, she'll still kill you with the rest. Unless you're Yuri, then you could somehow stomach it.
But
yeah,
then we have the midterm exams.
Yeah,
Oh no, right? Midterm exams.
absolutely. And
There's an issue here. The new moon is the same day.
And Anya's powers do not work on the new moon.
How is she gonna cheat?
I don't even know why that's a thing, but okay.
They needed something for this episode. I'm convinced.
So they take the test, and Lloyd is like full on convinced that she
failed. She failed them all. That's what he's thinking.
So he gets this bright idea to just sneak into the school and change the grades so that she can at least stay in school for a little bit.
But he wasn't the only one with this idea.
Oh no, there was another one.
Daybreak.
Daybreak.
Another agent. He's from Astania, though.
Yeah, he's a wannabe secret agent.
He's a very overconfident agent who's very full of himself.
Very overconfident and very incompetent.
He's like, I am Astania's version of Twilight.
And the thing is, he fails at everything he does, and Twilight has to come behind him and like help him to get in because they're both doing the same thing, going to do.
His mission is to actually change Damien and Damien's brother's test scores to be worse.
Yes.
Because they have very high scores.
Somehow, comedically, they get in, and he accomplishes his mission.
But Lloyd undoes his mission. And he does not end up changing Anya's answers.
No.
Because she has passed. Yeah. Barely.
She studied really hard, and she actually did pass.
With like the lowest scores you could get.
But still passing. And then Daybreak finds out his plan was ruined, and that's the last we see of him so far.
And Damien actually managed to get a Stella for his midterm exams because he had like the highest grade in one of the subjects.
But there's still some problems at home because, well, somebody at the agency has found out about Operation Strix, and she was not available at the time.
There was one thing that happened before there, because we did find out who Daybreak was working for.
Oh, that's right.
George Glooman.
Glooman.
So, I mean, it's a fillerish episode, pretty much.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, my family's business is going under.
Yeah, and
Give me all your stuff.
There's a whole episode where everybody's flaunting over
They're
him.
dancing around in this episode.
Giving him everything he wants because they think he's going to be leaving school because his father's business is going under. No, and they're just got bought out.
The Desmonds bought him out.
That's all. They still get to keep the business and
Yeah,
everything.
then they hate George Glooman. But then, yes, Fiona Frost.
Fiona Frost shows up.
She works at the psychiatrist's office as well. Yeah, she was busy at the time.
She is somebody that has a huge, massive, unbelievable crush.
On Lloyd Forger.
To the degree that you put her in with characters like Juvia and Boa Hancock, and their crushes on the main character. It's that bad.
Yes, and Frost does have a code name, Nightfall.
Nightfall. So yeah, Nightfall receives a mission summary from Handler that Lloyd is going to have to work with her on, and she goes to deliver the message. But there's a little bit more going on there than just that.
Yes, they get to play tennis. But, she also wants to replace Yor.
Yes.
That's her big mission in her head.
That's her personal mission, to replace Yor as Anya's mother and make the Forger family a...
Yes, but the real mission is to recover, like, this painting that may have secrets listed on it.
Yes.
So they compete in this tennis match as a married couple.
Yeah, the phony couple, literally, in an underground tournament where it's just stacked.
A bunch of cheating, I'll just tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
But they do manage to somehow win this tournament.
Yes.
And they get the painting, and there is nothing of useful information on it.
So literally, this went nowhere. Very fillerish. The best thing to come out of it, though, is at the end where Nightfall challenges Yor to a quick tennis match.
Well, Yor destroys that tennis ball because she's too strong.
I love it. she went through it, then it just broke into a bunch of little pieces.
I think what we've seen through the series so far, though, is that Lloyd does actually care for this fake family.
He does. To the degree that, well...
He does feel bad about putting them in harm's way.
Yes, and Yor, who has been feeling... She's starting to not feel so confident in her role. She's actually getting jealous of Fiona. And that leads to our next episode where she runs straight into a light pole because she's distracted by the jealousy.
Hey, it happens.
So, yeah, she's feeling down. Lloyd's been so focused on Anya, he's kind of neglected Yor, and the two of them kind of go out on a date that night to get things... to just talk things out.
You get a little bit of hint at Lloyd's past. You don't get to see him much in the series, but he did at one point have a mother.
Yes.
That we're assuming died, and they were very close. Yeah. We know Lloyd did have a rough childhood based on an early episode.
Yeah, he's... that's the whole reason he's a spy now, is to basically maintain peace so other people can smile. That's basically his mission, his goal.
And the other thing going on now is Anya is like, I have officially given up on going for 8 Stellas. I am all in on friendship plan now. Which then we come to the final episode of season 1.
Yes.
And there's this premier social gathering going on for like these Imperial scholars and their families.
Yes. So everybody who's...
Donovan's going to be there because his oldest son is an Imperial scholar.
But at some point, Desmond would actually like to, well... Damien Desmond would like to talk to his father, just because he's kind of a...
Yeah, he's longing for approval from his father. They're very, like, estranged, I would say.
Yes. So they arrange a sort of meeting where they could just kind of talk. And, of course, Lloyd crashes it.
Yeah, Lloyd just messes the whole meeting. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Donovan, that Anya punched Damien on day 1.
The meeting actually goes pretty well in terms of small bits of information gathering.
Yes, the important thing for Lloyd, he thought it was a success because Donovan remembered his name.
Yes, they talked just enough where it captured Desmond's interest, and he remembered his name.
And that's where season 1 actually ends.
Yes.
So I think it ends on a good spot there.
It really does. So let's talk about that. What are some things about this season that you really like? What is it about?
Well, the characters are very good, and it's very funny.
Very funny.
Now, I would say there's some fillerish stuff that's not always great.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite character?
It's Yor.
Mine too. She's
the funniest.
Her gullibility and her overreaction to stuff. I love it.
I think once Bond joins, it's a good family dynamic now we have completely, the 4 of them.
What I think I like about it, the comedy, the characters, there actually is a story here when at least it's focused on plot and stuff. But things I don't like, filler, that's a big thing.
They're fine, especially in a 25 episode thing. It definitely takes away from some moments, but they're funny.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can watch any episode of the series and be fine.
There's some episodes I don't really want to watch, like the Gooman.
No, that was a good one.
Or whatever.
I love George Glooman.
Ugh, I hate that episode.
That was a great one.
When the plot's unfolding, it's actually really good, but when it's kind of like fillerish, it's not.
Well, I will say there's more plot unfolding in season 1 than in season 2 when we get there.
So, final thoughts. What would you give this anime a score of based on just season 1 right now?
You know, I'm going to give it an 8 still. For me, 8's a good score.
I think I agree. I'll admit the filler kind of...
For a comedy anime, though, this gets an 8 for me.
I agree. I would almost give it a 7 with the filler, but the humor is so good that I agree. I think an 8 is a really solid number.
I mean, those probably aren't even filler technical episodes. It just feels like filler.
All right. So I think that'll do it for us for now. We thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe. And until next time, we will catch you guys later.
See ya.